And we are back. Welcome to another stream of Buddha and Zionics playing games poorly. Tonight we are continuing our run of Icarus. It's the Waterfall Expedition mission, if you are familiar with Icarus. And it's horrible. But we're going to beat it because we want to get that extraction mission unlocked, and that should be pretty fucking sweet once we do. At least that's what we're hoping for. Kill me a cougar. I don't remember where we left everything, though, so I'm going to
The
have
last
to do
thing
it.
I remember is we made a dehumidifier. It runs on charcoal, I believe.
It does. Cave goes the wrong Goram way.
But still. Hi, elephant.
And there's certainly plenty of goodies to be had. We have...
You must have picked up the dehumidifier.
I did not.
I'm not seeing it in here.
Did we lose our goddamn dehumidifier? Sure fucking hope we didn't lose our goddamn
Ah,
dehumidifier.
here it is. I lied.
Oh,
Wow, it was a lot further in than I thought it was going to be.
man, that elephant has angry eyes.
And we haven't even killed an elephant yet.
They're all red, and he just looks like he's pissed. I want to poke him with a stick. So, just so our fans know, you shouldn't actually poke elephants with a stick. That ends bad.
Guess I don't think that's the secret to a long life.
At least it's not a hippo. You absolutely don't want to fuck with hippos.
They're mean.
Like hippos are like alarmingly mean. Like they are like some of the meanest fuckers. Like they are stupid mean. Like hippos are one of those critters that you don't think they're mean, but they're actually like really, really fucking mean. Like they kill people all the freaking time.
Mm-hmm. Now, I still remember back when History Channel would actually cover history instead of aliens. They were covering this
Aliens are history
one.
too.
Huh? Yeah. They were covering this I think it was supposed to be the first pharaoh of Egypt and some of the things he did. There was as a bit of a side note, it's like he was killed while hunting a hippo. And I'm like, what kind of dumbass gets killed by hunting a hippo? I was young then, but you know.
Lots of people die hunting hippo. Hunting hippo is like, you know, Robert Baratheon getting killed by a boar.
Mm-hmm.
Not that rare. And since we played Icarus, we also know how deadly boar can be.
Very, very deadly. Yeah, actually, I was watching some of the things it was talking about, you know, different tree branches of evolution and whatnot. And it is believed, I don't think it's determined, just believed, that hippos are actually a type of horse.
That's... I think that's dumb. My hindbrain
Hey,
says that's dumb.
look into it. It was one of those things where it's like, if you look at how the bone structure is done and stuff like that, like, it's apparently amazingly close to horses.
Bitch, you ain't gonna ride me. I'm gonna hide
Very
in
dangerous
water
horses.
and trample motherfuckers.
Ah, bitch. You got weight or room left to carry, I assume?
Yeah. I'm just screwing around. Go ahead and throw shit at me.
Drop that.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm overweight.
Okay, let's split that in half then. Nope, still overweight.
You can split that in half. Like, I was just barely overweight. Honestly, I could probably eat a steak and get underweight.
Okay, I'm now 0.2 pounds underweight.
Alright, I'm good.
I really do need to get myself a backpack. I don't think it's worth carrying the animals to the skinning bench that much anymore. Or at least when I'm going spelunking.
Well, yeah, if you're going spelunking, like, you know, it doesn't even fucking make sense. The elephant is guarding the cave.
Good elephant.
Who's a big boy?
There's platinum. There's titanium.
Drop iron. Drop copper. Throw my pickaxe in the fire.
Bad pickaxe. Bad.
No, I don't want to put copper in there. Copper doesn't belong in there. Some nougaty goodness. Copper. Nope. Destroy. We don't need this much fucking charcoal.
Rope, leather, fiber.
What we need is some rope. Alright,
What the fuck is this? Oh, glass working. I think I want 8.
well, we should have plenty of fucking steel coming.
Well, with plenty of steel.
Comes plenty of responsibility.
Yeah.
I regret nothing.
Honestly, we haven't even unlocked that much steel shit. I think the steel pickaxe is the only thing. Of course, the thing that really caught my eye is we can make a bunch of platinum stuff. So.
Also nice. Just
Not really. There's no steel arrows.
We're running a bit low on fuel for the furnace.
I guess we could always make that steel canteen, though, if we're doing that well on steel.
Let's get rifle and some ammo before we start. Because
Yes, that's true.
I really kind of want to make sure we're a couple of fucking murder hobos before we... I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, having the steel water canteen, at the very least, would be nice, because I'm assuming it doesn't leak.
And I'm assuming would hold more water.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
The only other thing I could see going for in here is if we can get all the aluminum out. and make us some recurve bows, that would be real fucking nice too.
Already have.
We have recurve bows?
Yeah, I've been running around with a recurve for a second now.
Oh, I must have missed that. I'm assuming there's a second recurve bow somewhere.
I'll go double check it. I thought you were already running around with it.
I'm still running around with longbow.
Yep, there's a pretty recurve bow right there.
Alright, well I'm gonna fuck off and go get me a recurve bow.
It looks like I have most, so if I grab this steel, I could make the
The rifles?
iron. Oh, that's right, I have to look into this one. But,
Now I'm making steel bloom right now.
I thought we already had some in the process.
I think we do have some, we just don't have a lot.
We got 7. Comes to... Shotgun. Recurve.
Oh, fuck you, game!
You piss off the elephant?
Yeah, the elephant moved.
Looks like you got a pig coming up, too.
Balls. I'm running away.
Well, hyena's on your ass.
Yeah. Alright, got the hyena. Okay. I don't know where the elephant is. Hopefully the elephant will de-aggro, because... God, I hope the elephant de-aggros. Otherwise, that's going to make going into the cave really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping he wouldn't follow me into the cave. I was an idiot.
Medium. So buildings might take a bit of a beating.
Yep.
What was I thinking?
I don't know. I ask myself that question constantly. I frequently don't have an answer to that question. Oh, well. Fuck you. So many freaking hyenas.
Piss off an elephant again?
No, I just tried to come home and there was a hyena hiding behind the corner and shit just got weird. But, that's a bunch of steel bloom. Pull out the titanium. You gotta pull out the ores. Destroy. Don't need that much. Pull out the gold. Don't need that much. Definitely want steel ingot coming out. I am going to I'm gonna put the ores in the right box. Crafting bench. There, there. So with this particular map, we need to go on a magical journey. And if we want these structures to stand up while we're gone, I think we may have to replace the roof with stone.
Well, this time we're flooded with leather, so it won't be too big of an issue.
Yeah.
I feel like a dick.
What's up?
I think I just jacked all the wood out of your storage over there. I thought I was only taking one or two, but nope, I took the whole stack.
Well, I have the wood I need to repair my hammer during the storm, so I should be fine. It is very tiring to repair a hammer, I'll have you know. Man, the wild hunt's going on out there. Of course, at the same time, once we go out into the wilderness, I don't know how important the main base is going to be. Because...
Well, we need to go there. We need to have enough shit that we can build the bridge, as you said. Build a bridge, we get there. Then what we have to do once we get there, I don't know.
yeah.
Gonna want to keep a fair amount of regular iron now I think about it, because that's what we're gonna be making our bullets out of.
And we do have a fair amount of regular iron. We also are up to 45 steel.
And we are doing shit horrible when it comes to bone. Which is one of the weirdest issues we've had.
Titanium, aluminum, glass, gold. through my hammer. Where did my hammer go? I think my hammer's fucking gone. Oh, there it is.
Oh, look,
That is the
it's it.
worst thing about switching games like this. Is like button fucking confusion. But we are almost out of wood. We are almost out of wood and everything but the fire pit.
Well, I can commence my lumberjacking.
I can reallocate some goodies around to keep shit going.
Titanium, platinum, steel.
I forget, how much steel do we need for the rifles?
I believe 80 in total, which I think we just hit.
I mean, we have a shit ton of fucking
leather and
iron,
wood.
so... Iron ingot. Oh, I repaired the anvil bench. Okay. That's a... Okay, I'm being dumb. How am I being dumb? Oh, I need steel, not iron to repair this stupid thing. Don't mind me, I'm just a friggin' idiot.
Or I miscounted that.
Me being a friggin' idiot?
No,
don't know
I
how
just
you-
miscounted what's required for. So there's, just to make sure, 2 bolt action rifles.
I feel like the longbow is probably worth keeping, so... Throw it into a box for that. I have
Whoa.
a bunch of
Oh,
bone.
that's right! It's because of the upgrade I did. So now it's to make a rifle round, well, to make rifle rounds, it's 4 iron ingots and 4 gunpowder, but we get 5 now. So that's the whole 20% or 25% cheaper to make. So it ups it until the closest roundable number.
Alright, well, you... I'm adjusting your leather bench around.
A tactile bench? Oh, skinny
Yeah,
bench.
I'm giving you more spots for bone because I'm bringing you more bone. I actually just
Got it.
dropped off like 300 bone. And
Guess I overdid it with that, but that's not bad.
that's working. Did I don't think I ever made a masonry bench, did I?
Nope.
I definitely think we need a masonry bench now. $120 nails, 12 wood, or 12 rope, and 80 wood.
Yeah, this is the first non-stone axe I've ever carried.
You actually made an axe?
Yep. Cheating game.
That ought to be nice.
What the hell? I got cheated hardcore. I need help.
Alright.
There's a hyena walking towards you, a boar walking towards you.
Hyena dead. Boar dead.
There's another boar to my left. It's near the rocks.
Boar dead. Get back on your feet. We ain't got time for this shit.
But I'm tired.
No, that was just a goat. That was a bigger goat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's up?
Just hit level 41. Got no talent point.
Yep. You stop getting talents after 40.
So we have to define everything we want to be by level 40?
Yep. I found out about this a couple days ago.
That seems a weird thing to drop on you.
It's largely unfair, is what it seems to me. But they are thinking about a respec, but it's probably going to cost exotics because they're douche nozzles. But yeah, it's I found out about that the other day, that they you stop getting levels after 40.
Seems like that'd be something they should let you know early.
Well, especially for talents, like, I mean, I don't know if you got blueprints or not, but
Yeah, I got blueprints, but I didn't get...
yeah.
So I wonder, are you supposed to, like, make new guys and have them specialize, I guess?
I think so. I think your first guy is destined to suck, and then you're supposed to go, oh, I have to level up. I have to be smart about my level ups.
Well, we
Alright,
weren't exactly Friday about our level ups.
I know. I gotta take a leak and make a refill. I'll be right back. Make you primary real quick. Be right back.
And the game decides to not cheat me on these shootings.
Give me those nails. I don't suppose we have a bunch of rope in here.
Kind of. Look at the benches.
I need some rope.
Okay, if we fill that up, that should cover our wood needs.
Craft the masonry bench.
So I think while you might get some more, say, leather, doing it the skinning way, it looks like you really shoot yourself in the foot when it comes to bone.
Oh, okay. Then I could see that.
I think that's why we've been having a bit of an issue. You made a masonry bench?
It is producing right now. It is done. And I will deploy it right here. So, iron nails, leather, wood, and stone.
Hold up.
I need a bunch of
There's
stone.
428 leather.
Now, I think stone is the current limiting factor right now.
I know, but I was just hoping you weren't gonna run off and go, I need to go get leather.
Nope. I ran outside to finish beating this rock into oblivion.
I should go a lot quicker with this steel pickaxe.
Yeah? Stamina depleted. So how are those rifles coming?
They're done.
Nice.
Now we just need ammo, so gunpowder, which is your ballpark. And then however much of the iron you want me to just abolish.
Okay. How much steel is left over after the guns are done?
I guess I'll check as soon as I'm done with the stone.
Because those rifles, they're real nice. So is the recurve bow. Drop a bunch of stone in here. Alright, so, god damn it. First things first, I need 8 slants. I need nails. I need lots and lots of nails. I'll go grab some more wood while I do this. That wood is getting fucking sparse.
I already put in almost 1,000 wood. Well, not 1,000, say 500.
Into the masonry bench, or where did it go?
I put it into the wall locker thing on the right.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That should be enough wood then. That stone is not mineable. Level 42, 0 talent, 3 blueprint.
Yeah, at this point, there's a lot. I mean, I don't regret the armors that I did, even though they are lower down. I think I would have ignored almost the entirety of the cooking, farming aspect.
Well, talent... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, having a limited number of talents is dumb. Like, last time I looked at this game on Steam, it was at like a 60% approval rating. Like, there's a lot of people that are not happy with how this game functions. Like, all the negative reviews are like, the game is so much fun. The mechanics are dumb. You know, and most of the complaints are actually really fucking legitimate. Like, one of them was like, there's just so many predators. It's like, there wouldn't be that many fucking predators.
Yeah, they need to work on balancing out, because the fact that pretty much everything here is a predator minus like 2 animals, 3 I guess if you include the elephant.
Yeah. Like, everything's a Goram predator right now, and it's like, no, you wouldn't have this many fucking predators.
Well, and that's where I thought when we were playing in the forest, like maybe they were very I thought they actually made the game very what's the word I'm looking for? Comprehensive is what's coming to mind, but that's not that adaptable, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like we were on one of those, well, one of the maps, they were always spawning a bear because that was supposed to be part of the whole difficulty thing. But it seemed like, after you killed, you know, 20 or 30 boars, then all of a sudden boars started becoming rare in that area. So it's like, okay, so the fact that we killed a lot of boars, that led to the game going, okay, because a lot of boars have died, we're now going to limit the amount of boars spawned because, yeah, no, their populations have been destroyed. They now need, time to recoup, as it were.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, during the same time, after we got rid of the boars, it seemed like then all of a sudden we were getting a bunch of, buffalo and goats and stuff like that popping up. But yeah, no, here I've only seen a couple of zebras and a couple of those antelopes, but those goddamn hyenas, boars, and uh, yeah, hyena, boars, and cougars. Those fuckers are everywhere, all the time.
That's where it went.
Mm.
Oh, nothing. I was just trying to find where one of my stone roofs went. So, 8. So I need 16 of those. Alright, so make 7 of those.
course, that's another one of those little things that annoys me about this game. The fact that it seems like you can get frostbite in the desert. Now, I'm sure in certain, well, in certain times of the year, yeah. But the fact that you can go from what would literally be middle of a desert summer to the middle of a desert winter.
Yeah.
Or the fact that you're in a spacesuit and you're even affected by hot or cold. Like, seriously, they should make that part of the game where you come down in your spacesuit, but because your spacesuit is so important, you actually strip off your equipment in the ship to save or to preserve it. Hey, good thing you're working on the roof. Arid
Yeah.
winds, minor winds, so irrelevant.
Yeah. The roof is done. 7. I didn't use all of them. Did I misplace something outside? I did misplace something outside. Alright. Hooray! Dysentery! This is awesome!
Yeah. I always try to eat before I drink now.
Does that matter?
If you eat your food first and then you get dysentery, it doesn't matter during the countdown. Where if you drink first and you get dysentery, then you have to eat more food.
Yeah.
But right now, I guess we're kind of swimming in food, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I don't know if it's because of the supports or whatnot, but it looks like the roof is just dandy. You gonna do the roof on our little hut too?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna do the roof on the hut. Must repair first. Dude, you didn't repair.
I totally did. You got ruined during this storm.
Alright.
So it looks like we have only 13 steel that was not used. Need to wait for you on gunpowder, but it looks like we're doing just fine on iron ingots, so we're going to be able to make a lot of bullets.
All my iron should be in there.
Yeah, I said we have a shit ton of iron. It's the gunpowder I need to wait on.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm... So the stone roof... Good. Keep this shit safe. I now have a bunch of wood structures that I'm inclined to just fucking wreck right now, though.
Might as well. Then you can reuse them to do,
Stone.
well, you can reuse the materials and start turning them into wood platforms and whatnot so we can make the bridge. But I made you a platinum axe, so it's on the machining bench.
For chopping, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is beautiful.
But yeah,
Goodness.
no, I'm just kind of looking around. It's like, well, platinum is tier 3. You might as well jump on that. Huh? Maybe we should have gone more ambitious now I think about it.
Mm.
Maybe go straight to the hunting rifle. Or it takes 40 titanium ingots. Compound bow is... don't know how to make composite. That's probably on your end.
Let's see. Tech tree, tier 4. Fabricator, I think, is what you need to make composites.
Yeah, well, possibly. Because composite is tier 4 and that's what it starts off with.
Yeah, I think the fabricator. Did I make a fabricator? I don't know if I made a fabricator here. I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
Um, yeah, no, I believe making the fabricator allows you to make composites because um, there is no composite recipe
Yeah.
unless it's a talent, but I think I just need to make the fabricator and we can make composites.
No, but when it comes to talents, there's two right there, radar and extractors, where the hell you're supposed to unlock those from. Yep, I would easily reclaim these, let's see, 5, 7, 8, 10 points.
Well,
And honestly, I'd probably reclaim these too.
so the machining bench. So if I'm gonna make a fabricator, it's gonna take me a minute. I need steel, aluminum, 40 aluminum. I don't think we have the aluminum to make it.
You got 30 aluminum right now.
Well, if there's more aluminum in that cave, then we could.
Go to bed.
Mm.
Yeah, let's make a trip
Walls,
or two more in there.
8 roofs.
And pneumonia. Fucking
6
pneumonia.
iron.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And 8 nails. 8 nails.
So not only was there an elephant, there was also a hyena in our cave. So do you need copper nails or iron nails?
For the fabricator?
The stone shit and whatnot you were doing?
Oh, stone shit takes iron nails, but so I have a stone house um, that I can pick up and carry with us when we go. So I have a stone house. Fiber.
Of course, right now, that's another one of my biggest complaints is the fact that you'll have certain mining nodes that are half revealed, half hidden.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying.
So I found one half of a node of aluminum. So I think I only got like 8 out of it. No, I got 18. So we'll be able to get up to the 30 or 48 like you need.
Platinum, titanium, blast. Do we have a compelling need for more steel?
Not particularly. I mean, we'll want some, but that's going to be more for repair purposes. Outside of that, no.
Because we still have 12 steel. That's right. I need to sit down and make gunpowder.
But yeah, no, right now I'm putting
Do
priority
we
on
have a
platinum.
stash of sulfur somewhere?
Nope.
That's
Gonna put a
unfortunate.
damper on this.
Well, we only have the 46 sulfur in the oxygenator. Now I can take out a chunk of that. Might be shooting ourselves in the foot with this, but the rifle might be
Might be
like a saving grace, like we get into trouble.
that's mainly what I was thinking about using it for, especially since this recurve seems to be doing just fine.
Well, some steel bloom that was processing. And throw it in there. Guess I can sit and chew on the steel. It's not gonna hurt anything. It'll get to the steel eventually. And unless we want to get a steel canteen, that takes 8 steel to pop.
I don't suppose there's like a steel air bladder or something.
There is a steel air bladder. He's 20 steel to make. So if we're gonna make the steel air bladder, I'm gonna need to make a fair amount more steel. But I guess we're going out on a journey, so you know what? That's probably not a horrible thing to make.
Yeah. So, wow, that is. Well, let's check. No, and that's part of the problem right now is like looking up some of the stuff that we can do in tier 4 is pointless unless we really are going to be making the fabricator.
Alright, So let's see, I got 14 steel. So I have 25 steel processing. I need 20 and 8, so I need 56 steel. Copper, or copper. That's gonna be 13 steel on top of the. No, gonna need more steel. So I got 13 more steel coming. $25, 38, 41. So that's another 26 on top of. Okay, so that should be enough steel with some left over. Once that's done. So you have your gunpowder. We have 40 gunpowder for you to use however you see fit. To make a fabricator. Yeah. So electronics is gold, copper, organic resin, epoxy. Okay, organic resin is oxide and wood. We got that.
Oxide, we're not exactly swimming in either, but yeah.
Hi, Stargrin. What's going on, man? What are you up to tonight? We are trying to get ready for an adventure.
Yep.
Max 38. Alright. Yeah, we're trying to get a fabricator put down so we can see what it takes to make a. What the hell was it called again?
What? Why are we making the fabricator?
Well, no. What we're trying to make composites. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're not going to have enough organic resin, so we don't have the oxide to make the. I guess I could pilfer some oxygen since we're low on sulfur too.
Well, right now, that's where I'm going a bit exploring, hoping to find.
Yeah, so we may or may not be. So that puts me up at 50. And I need 60 electronics. Oh, God. Electronics take 2. I am a long way off on the organic resin. We are going to need quite a bit of shit for me to make the fabricator.
Okay, let's just punt it then.
Yeah,
Means titanium is going to be pointless for us, so platinum is going to be the gold standard. Ba-dum-tsh.
yeah, I think you're right. So, damn it, Buddha.
What?
I'm trying to make steel. Quit putting shit in the furnace that isn't steel.
And here I was going to be making all this cool platinum stuff. What do you need the steel for anyways? Besides, I thought you also wanted aluminum.
Oh, God. Well, I do also want aluminum, but the aluminum doesn't fucking matter if we're not going to get the electronics. So, I guess I don't want it for anything, honestly.
Well, found a place with more trees at least.
Yeah, I was just trying to get through all the steel bloom, but,
Oh, no.
I guess honestly it really doesn't matter that whole hell of a lot.
I was going to say more steel bloom wouldn't be horrible, but...
Well, it's ultimately unnecessary. Since we don't need the... I don't know, I'll put all the shit back in. It can just chew on it, and we can go on our magical adventure. Oh, damn, Oglisette, thank you so much for the raid, dude. That is fucking awesome. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome, guys. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are
playing Icarus.
we are playing Icarus.
You already know.
Well, all right. Well, I guess we ought to go out on our merry adventure soon, hey?
I just found some oxide and some sulfur. Well, that's right. We still need to make the canteen and the whatever the oxygen
we do,
is.
and I can do that right now. Thank you so much for the raid, Oglisette. Welcome. You are awesome, dude. You are absolutely fucking awesome. Shit, we don't have enough steel. Okay, I gotta pull this shit out so we can get this steel bloom going. I appreciate the hell out of it, dude. That is great. Yeah. Welcome, guys. We are just trying to get going on this mission. We got an adventure we need to go on here. We gotta find our way out of the desert, up and over a mountain, and then we can get on to the Riverlands. Alright, so...
Oh, this is an amazing rock formation. It's half sulfur, half oxide.
That's actually pretty good. We need both of those. So I got the steel oxygen tanks in. They're filling up right now. Oof. Yeah. You come in here hot. Like, there's a lot of mean, nasty critters here. And this was actually our first desert mission. And it was rough. Like, our first day, like, our first night was mean. They wrecked our house.
Got attacked by, what was it, like 5 hyenas, 3
Yeah,
cougars?
they were just like standing out the door, ruining everything.
Solo, I can hardly imagine this solo. I've been wrecked way too many times already.
Yeah, no, that's gnarly. There's a whole lot about this game that That would be rough solo. All right,
Of course, the one
so
thing that Psionics just informed me about, which is a complaint I have with the creators, is you stop getting talent points at level 40, which would have been nice to know earlier.
before we hit level 40. uh, so anyways, you got a steel canteen on the machining bench when you get back home.
Roger, roger. But yeah, no, I guess now that we have an audience, I can always go make the bullets real quick and then we can start running.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, see, the question I have for you on that one, though, is how exactly do you think you would work out the distribution of talents? Because I was thinking, okay, let's say, especially if you're going to be doing a little more solo build, I'm going to make, okay, oh, overshot. I'm going to make this character be like my builder. I'm going to make this character be my hunter. But if you switch characters in mid prospect, is your new character going to come down on its own drop pod, or is it just going to replace your other character?
Well, your characters start the drops independently. Um, I figured this out when I was doing my testing with the settings.
Yeah.
Um, so it's, yeah, you can't switch characters mid-mission. Yeah, no, when I was trying to get my settings right so the stream didn't look ugly as sin, um, there was I had to start a new mission, and so my temporary character where I was testing my settings had its own mission, but my main character, yeah, we definitely need more fucking sulfur. But one of the oxygen tanks filled up, so that's nice.
Yeah. Well, I got sulfur, I got oxide.
Yeah. So yeah, there is no switching characters, but go ahead and grab this rifle. Where did you put the bullets, by the way?
I haven't made them yet. I'm gonna go do it right now.
Gotcha.
When we're talking about working on the fabricator and whatnot, I figured.
Yeah. Yeah, now this is
Oh, you didn't move the gunpowder over? Okay.
yeah. Yeah, no, that's just it. Like we just barely hit level 40 tonight, and we just found out that the talent points stop at level 40, which was super neat that the developers did that.
And let you know about it soon enough so you can
Yeah.
actually. Because I was sitting here thinking, okay, you know, maybe level cap is something like 50 or 50 to 100 or something like that. You get 100 points. You won't get everything, but you'll get a lot of a lot. No, no.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like the 40 talent points is that's rough. Like honestly, there's a lot of shit I would do differently if I knew I only got 40, but at the same time, you know, there's a whole lot of this game I didn't understand.
So here's 100 sulfur if you want to make so, or if you'd make some more gunpowder, please.
All right. I could do that. Have we killed an elephant yet?
No. We've been occupied. Well, and that's where, like, after I found out that we only got so many talent points, I started looking at my talent tree because I put into, what was it? Hunting and farming, I think it's, or cooking and farming.
Yeah.
Thinking, hey, you know, that sounds kind of useful. And now it's like, no, I'd rather have those 10 points somewhere else.
Yeah, now there's a lot of talent points I would totally reuse if I would have known. But at the same time, we didn't know the game that well. You know, and that's also part of it.
Growing pains and all that jazz.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm not sure what we need for the second house, but obviously having a couple of bedrolls is probably required and a fire pit.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think I know you have a buff to the fire pit, but
You mind making a chunk of sticks for me, please?
how many sticks would you like?
Say 200.
Okay. You
Of
know
course, that's
what?
the other thing I don't know if we're being geniuses on is the fact that we're still running around using bow and arrows for most of our early game hunting, because making flint, I mean, at this point, now that we're finally running into caves where we're actually running into or getting a bunch of iron ore and or iron ore, then yeah, it all of a sudden seems a lot more reasonable.
It's good to meet you too, Anglicet. Thank you for the raid. You are fucking awesome.
Oh, it's nice to know I'm right on that then.
Yeah, I hope to see you again too, dude. Or chick. You know.
Person, individual.
Yeah, I don't use the word dude as a like. It's more of a yeah. Anyways, thanks for the raid. You're awesome. I appreciate the hell out of that. We both do. Where do you want your sticks?
Just put it on the machining bench. That will
All
do
right.
nicely.
Well, you are awesome. And I will definitely thank you, and I'll definitely check you out. I haven't seen your stuff before, but I will put it on my list of shit to do. I'll keep an eye out for the next time you go live, man. Or chick.
Person.
Thanks.
Oh, female. Ah, I didn't look over.
Buddha, reading is hard.
Hey, my screen's to the right. I have to actually do a full head turn.
All right. So, oh, you already grabbed the. You already grabbed the gunpowder, so.
Yep, and I've destroyed all our iron ingots thus far, so unless we were going to go hunting for more, we are...
I think we're ready to go on a magical journey, and we're about as prepped as we're gonna fucking get.
So there's 50 rounds. Gonna make a ridiculous, well, hopefully a ridiculous amount of bone arrows real quick.
Yeah, I'm sitting on 49.
Drop that in.
Take the 50
I'm
rounds.
making 100 plus right now.
Damn, you're getting...
Of course.
Severe
too.
desert wind. Oh, okay.
Well, we'll see how well
Let's see how
our
good the
setup
stone
works.
house does.
So we did a hybrid wood walls, stone roof. Seems like most of this stuff really only affects the roof, so should be just fine.
Well, we've never had a severe... I mean, that was a fucking tornado, dude. I don't know how we're gonna do with a motherfucking tornado.
Tornado
So,
Schmarnado.
did you fill up the oxygenator with sulfur?
Yes.
Alright.
So... God damn it. Go to the machining bench. There's 105 bow and arrows. I'm only carrying around 100. I don't know what you're gonna plan on.
So I have 100 bone arrows and 50 bullets. And we have 60 gunpowder and 54 bone arrows. Yes, this is the repair minigame. Excuse me.
Especially when you're feeling smart and you totally forget. Did you not pick up your iron knife, it looks like?
No. Oh shit, I have an iron knife.
I have the best buddies.
So I've had an iron knife on that fucking thing for a minute now. Well, I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wall was. Maybe. The roof seems to be doing just fine.
Well, we haven't hit the red zone yet, so.
Yeah, a couple of the walls needed to be repaired, but I'm just assuming we kind of like forgot that last time.
Yeah.
At least that's my. At least
Oh,
that's
to ask the wisdom of the crowds. So, is it better to use the skinning bench or not? Because I'm starting to think or we're having a severe bone shortage because I kept using the skinning bench for everything. Is that smart or not so smart? Ultimately.
not hearing a lot of
Yeah.
creaking. Like the
Oh yeah.
house seems to be doing well.
I was gonna say I'm seeing sand. I guess we're about to hit the red zone though, so we're about to
Yeah,
find out.
no, it looks like it's about to get nasty, whatever it is, but so far it hasn't done anything. What are you doing to the animals out there?
Me, nothing. Whatever it is though, it's consensual. That's all I gotta say.
Alright, where? I don't know if I don't think I ever actually learned how to make a bedroll.
Really? Dear wind shit. Well,
No, there it
hearing
is.
damage.
Okay.
Well, it looks like roof is doing fine. Walls, not so much.
Yeah, looks like the walls are struggling.
So
See,
either they're doing amazing or horrible, but he did get all the upgrades to improve wood structures, so...
Yeah, so the wood structures are fully upgraded. Honestly, if I knew talent points would stop at 40, I probably wouldn't have done it, but... Yeah, fuck you, boar. Get fucked. I have I have enough problems with you attacking my fucking front door, you dickhole boar.
Have you accepted the board Jesus as your Lord and Savior, man?
Balls.
May his tusks of mercy reach out to you.
Just another way this game, screws you over. Alright, so another point towards full fucking castle.
Well, and this is where, I mean, the whole reason why I tried to push you away from castle was more our leather shortage, but like I was saying earlier, maybe it's because of all the skinning bench I focused on. We're now completely flooded with leather that we're probably never going to use.
Yeah, that could very well be it. So the pillars and the floor can be wood just fine. But for the nastier storms, it looks like you at least need stone.
Yeah.
Sounds like a zebra's having fun out there.
You know, Even though it is nice, I probably would ignore the polar bear armor next time too. Like, I really like the ghillie armor, but I don't know if I'm gonna
Yeah, the
pick up
polar
the
bear
polar
armor was
bear.
probably unnecessary, if we're being honest with each other. Like, oh, thanks. Um, Eventually we're gonna get to the point where it's gonna be like an equal view. But right now, Buddha's streaming to me, and his bandwidth isn't super hot, so
And I'm on wireless because of technical issues. That's
yeah.
a double grounded house.
But in the future, we're hoping that we're going to be able to get that fixed, and then we can have two equal views that you can see both views, kind of like a multi-stream. That's what we want to do, but right now, since Buddha's doesn't have great bandwidth, we're keeping him in the small part of it. Just you know, it's just kind of like a compromise we're trying to make, you know. But thank you. I thought that was one of those things that we did that was kind of unique.
Well, for me, it's one of those things that I always get a little curious, like what are the other players doing, especially since, hey, look, all of a sudden other things are done. Well, what were they doing so other things were done? I'm one of
Yeah,
those, I like to know pretty much everything that's going on when at all possible.
naturally. Well, if you'll excuse me for just a minute, and part of the reason why we do this is so when I go take a leak, I can make Buddha primary, and you guys still get action going on. Be right back.
Watch us long enough, you'll realize he has the bladder of a child.
Shut up.
Frequent bathroom. Hmm. Yeah, I grew up taking long trips, so Dad, I gotta pee. We're not stopping yet. You pee when we go or when we stop for to refill the car. Learn from a young age to hold it for a good 5 to 8 hours. Yeah, okay. Do we have platinum? There. Okay, so that should all be golden. Sort of close to nighttime.
I don't know about you, but I'm about ready to go on our magical journey.
Okay. I put 3 bandages and 3 suture kits on the machining bench if you want to grab those real quick.
Hot damn. You gonna use the rest of this gunpowder to make bullets, or are we gonna just go out with 50 bullets?
Let's just go out with 50 bullets. We're gonna have to go get more iron if we're gonna want that.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Um,
I'm assuming you got everything for the building aspect.
yeah. Well, I got the temporary house,
Oops.
so
Well, anything you want me to carry, though, is ultimately what it comes down to.
uh, we need 2 bedrolls and a fire pit so we can sleep when it happens. But uh, let's see. Let's get this map up.
I finally seen a zebra after hours.
You haven't seen a zebra before now?
No, I've seen them before now. It's just that for the last while, it's been nothing but boars, cougars, and
Oh, yeah.
hyenas.
Yeah, no, the Twitch multi-stream stuff is pretty cool. I apologize if that message has been there for a long time, but yeah, the Twitch multi-stream stuff is pretty cool, but it's we've already gone out this far.
I went back to take care of a few things. I'll be right behind you, though.
Oh, hey, there's your drop pod. All right. You know, and yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's a matter of preference, but what we were hoping for was to have a clean view of both. This is kind of what we settled on after a few of our inaugural streams.
You know, especially since one of the first things we started doing was Terraria. Don't exactly need full screen of both people to understand what both sides are doing.
That is true.
Thank God for hunter's armor, eh? Outside of obviously Icarus, what else do you guys like to watch on Twitch or play? Either or.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to there.
That might be ultimately unnecessary, but
Hunting?
yeah, well, I mean, I was picking at the bones and getting bone, like,
Yeah, ultimately unnecessary. Especially since we're not using longbow anymore, so it's not like we can use the random bone for repair.
oh, I love Hades. That is such a good game.
I have to admit, that one didn't exactly tickle me the way it did, Onyx.
Oh, it took me
Good game, but
so long before I finally fucking beat my first run. Oh my god, that was painful. But once I got through, like my first successful escape was with the bow. I didn't think it would be the bow. I thought the bow was kind of dumb when I first started, but um, I was just, like I kept failing over and over again on Perseus in the bowl. It wasn't Perseus. No, I think it was. It was that stupid. It was the guy and the big ass bowl. And I kept failing on that fight over and over and over. Yeah, Theseus in the bowl. That's right. Okay, I kept failing on that fight over and over again, and finally I tried the bow just because I was just getting so frustrated with it, and I actually beat Theseus with the bow, and it's like the bow is
no fucking way.
amazing.
Hidden gems, man.
Ooh, that was a lag spike for a second. Sorry about that.
Whoa.
But yeah, no. So my first successful Hades run was with the bow. I don't know if that's what most people do, but that was my first one, and I was pretty fucking stoked about it. And then I
Well, in
found
a
out
lot of
you
ways.
actually had to beat the game like 6, 7 times to get the complete ending.
God, I thought it was only like 2.
Yeah, no, you gotta actually full beat that. You gotta escape several times because you get out, you find your mom, and sorry, spoiler alert. You get out, you find your mom, and you get into a conversation with your mom, and
No?
but you're trying to figure out, why you're stuck in hell and shit like that, and the before you can get through the conversation, you die because you can't survive on the surface for very long. So in order to get through the full conversation, you have to escape to the surface multiple times. And once you escape the first time, you unlock like torment level difficulties. It makes things harder, but you also get certain buffs and things like you can get material like so each boss gives you a different material. So by
Yeah.
playing on the higher difficulty, you can get those materials again that you need for special weapons and upgrades and stuff like that. So it
Yeah.
encourages you to the heat level. It's the heat level. That's what it was called. It encourages you to raise the heat level, and so you can get more materials to make your weapons better, to make yourself stronger. And every time you escape, afterwards you get more of the story. Um, so it's they like fully embrace the roguelike element in that regard.
Got it. So I don't know if I'm playing this game silly, but pretty much the only melee weapon I use is the knife. I don't know if the spear is better, but when it comes down to it and they're running straight at you, I just grab the knife and start swinging and usually drops them pretty quickly.
It's getting a little late in
Let's
the.
drop a house.
I mean, we're getting pretty close.
Oh, there's at least 2 animals in front of us.
Come on, map update.
No, that's a zebra. Don't care about zebras.
All right, yeah, okay. So we should be right fucking there. On
Level
the
103 fucking wolf.
oh,
Wow.
good God. Um,
Bam! One shot. And a bear. Of course a bear. Why not
Listen.
a bear? Whoa! And cougar. Okay, how about that house? God, bear scared the shit out of me when it charged. Okay.
Okay. You got it. House it is. It's gonna take me a second so I don't fuck it up.
That's good to know, because it's one of those little things that's been niggling on me where it's like, you know, some of these weapons, melee kind of works, but I don't know. Just leave the bones.
God damn it! I double clicked somewhere. Where'd it go? There it is. I hate it when I do that. Door. Or
You know, some people like sleeping under the stars game.
this game doesn't believe in sleeping under the stars.
There's some meat on there if you want to slam some food down real quick, like.
And fill up. And 99. Now this is how you make a mobile.
Mobile home. Except for I can't find the bed underneath all the stone. Thankfully, it's the cheap shit.
Give it a minute. You'll get it.
So we are now in foresty type area, hence wolf and bear. And Buffalo? It's been a while since I've seen a buffalo.
And this should help a little bit. Because we're going to need trees for the... What the fuck?
So yeah, I'm able to one-shot our level 103 wolf with a bow and arrow and composite, so...
Alright.
Large deer, large deer. Oh, we went ahead northernly.
Buffalo, large deer.
Something's angry. Bear! Level 100 bear.
Oh, come on. You know how to deal with bear. I taught you. Nicely done.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there's zebras here, too. There's like an amalgam of all the animals around here.
Yeah, we're in Noah's Ark.
Naturally. Alright. So I guess we're going north here.
During the wildlife. Another bear to our right.
You know, from what I understand, if you do it properly, you one-shot a bear.
Yeah, that's 15,000 damage. That's a dead bear.
It looked like you shot at the same time as me, so I can't take 100% credit for that, but I totally headshot that stupid bear.
Lilies.
Oh, we need those. And wheat. We need wheat, too. Oh.
Did you bring your sickle?
No, but I didn't bring the herbalism. Well, I did bring the sickle, but I didn't bring the herbalism bench. So it might be a moot point.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well.
Okay.
There's 300 wheat at least.
Okay, so if we have to go back, I'm assuming we do eventually.
Yeah. Well, the question is, do we just go back to our drop ships, in which case irrelevant, or?
Well, my dropship is beyond home base, where yours is in front of home base.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay. So we're just okay. So this is the edge of.
We haven't done.
Tell you your job,
Sorry.
but if you build a way up that face, sat images look like you'd have a clean run all the way to the Riverlands. Easy for me to say. You're the ones got to do it.
So I see a box behind us.
There is a box behind us. So one of us has to go get the box. The other one needs to build a path up and over.
I guess I'll go for the box. But yeah, no, some we more recently were starting to play around with was the whole cooking bench and whatnot. So trying to figure out which one of some of those recipes. Like, how do you get mushrooms? That has been one of the major
we
mysteries
still
thus far.
haven't found mushrooms. We don't know.
I mean, I figured it would be cave shit, but guess not. Thanks, creators.
You know, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like,
It surprises me a little bit if they have recipes for it. That's like having the whole fishing rod thing. At least it says, you know, under
Coming
construction or
soon.
whatever. Yeah. I'm a little embittered right now.
You know, I've played this game long enough. This does not surprise me in the
No.
slightest.
Well, it's the fact that it's part of the earlier stuff. Like, if you look at tier 4, then yeah, there's a bunch of stuff where they just have like question marks there, like it'll be something. Don't worry about it. All right, fine. You know, whatever.
We're gonna have something here eventually.
So mushrooms. Yeah, they're gonna exist. That's all you really need to know. Then how about, hey, you know, recipe coming soon. Portable beacon.
Damn, son, you're already there?
I'm spry on my feet.
Yes, you
I
are.
know from my size, but yeah, no. Thus far, as far as I know, the best two things are flatbread and prime rib. But prime rib is oddly very rare. Like, it's not even like there's an animal type that's supposed to drop it. I mean, thus far, I think only bears have been able to drop it, but they're at like a 5% drop rate or something.
Ooh.
Nope. Okay, fine. Trying to let you live, bear.
What the? Oh, fuck you, wolf. I know, right?
You know what?
Oh, balls.
You think it would take just one grenade to kill a bear? Of course he went down.
Yeah, I actually kind of fucked that up. That was actually kind of my fault. There were a lot of critters, and I didn't notice how many pigs there were. And I got hit by a wolf from behind.
You know, that's one major flaw with this game. All the boar, you think there would be bacon. Space
And it
bacon.
looks like I split my pants. I totally split my pants.
Oh, Jesus.
There's a very clear white line down the middle of my butt cheeks.
I need to go wash my hands. Buffalo, buffalo. There's the piggies. I have avenged you, good sir. I have avenged you.
And I say, where are you going? Alright,
I know.
so...
Arrow retrieval.
Sorry, I thought you fucked off. I didn't realize you, Okay. Anyways.
Guess if this is where
Time
the
to
stone house
start
is.
climbing.
Eek. Okay, need to be careful when going down the stairs.
You run too fast?
Yep. Gave myself a sprain. Okay, so the floor.
At least you didn't break a bone. So there is a house at the base of the hill, I think you saw.
Yep.
I don't know how much shit we actually want to put in there, but at
Right
least
now, I'm just putting down the 2 bedrolls, and I'm putting down the fire pit. Probably
yeah.
cut down a tree just so that there's enough fuel to keep this thing going in perpetuity. Actually, I might make myself a small wooden box too, just so I can store a bunch of this shit.
Well, and there's certain things that are worth storing, I think. Namely the sulfur, which we want to take back to base. So making a box wouldn't be a terrible thing, honestly.
And these require copper nails, don't they? Okay, going for the medium.
Basic boxes don't require.
No, I was looking at the wall cupboard or what have you, the wall locker.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you're just looking at basic box. I can make a basic box.
No, I got this. I just did the research. I got 40 unused blueprints right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, weather event. Severe
Severe
winds.
winds. Okay.
Thank God this little piggy made his house out of brick.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, okay then. I guess I will just sit tight on this one. Go ahead and put down your box.
That's another complaint I have about this game. When I tell the game I want to deploy something, can you please remove me out of the menu on your own? Or as a natural feature of the game?
Yeah.
Wheat, spoiled lilies, leather, bone, leather. Hey, what do you know? I already filled up the box.
Why are you taking home spoiled meat? Fucking destroy that shit.
I guess that is true.
We are not taking that home. We have spoiled meat at home. We don't need to take it home.
Don't need the 2 stone, the 2 wood. Consume. You know, there is actually a destroy feature, or did that come out of the cook?
I think it came out of the cooked meat, because, shenanigans.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, and just I guess verify. Yeah. Outside the way, it looks like stone is the best. Well, you know.
Well, I mean, there's always concrete, but...
No, concrete doesn't have the wind resistance, which doesn't make sense, developers.
That is kind of dumb. I feel like concrete should be better than stone.
Well, aluminum is better than concrete and stone, from what I can tell. You get better tree
I'm not going to make
resistance.
a goddamn aluminum house.
Oh, come on.
Like, seriously, like, the only way I could ever consider making an aluminum fucking house is if I'm doing one of the 30-day expedition missions. That's the only time I would ever consider making an aluminum fucking house. It takes so much. It takes 40 goddamn aluminum, which weighs 40 fucking kilograms, to make a 5-kilogram recurve bow. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Don't question the science.
This is my motherfucking spawn point.
Yeah, that's what I forgot to do. Which one you take?
This one, right one. You get the left one.
I mean, it ultimately doesn't matter. For those of you who don't know, you can share spawn points, but...
You actually, yeah, you
I don't
can
know.
share spawn points. That is 100% a thing you can do. Let's organize this fucking bullshit right here. Even out in the middle of the goddamn wilderness, we have too much friggin'
Shit.
well, leather.
So I have the beacon, so we're supposed to go up over this thing, then put the beacon somewhere?
Yeah, no, well, so you went to the...
I went to the box, I got a beacon.
Alright, so the beacon... The scanning beacon is what we need to set up in the Riverlands. So we need to go... See, it says we haven't collected the beacon from the dropship.
I totally picked it up.
Collect beacon from dropship. Collect the equipment. It's still showing up on my map.
Okay, I guess I'll go back. This special kid.
Well,
left it behind.
hang on a second. Yeah, no, you still have your backpack equipped. You don't have the beacon. It goes into G.
Okay, that's. It didn't say that. I picked it up. It didn't say nothing.
You need to throw your backpack in the box. Or throw it on the ground. Ground works too.
Well, okay. Gonna ask the silly question. How do you put the back? Huh? Nope.
How do you put the backpack in the box?
Yeah. Ah, there we go. I see where I was screwing up. If you don't know, I'm the smart one of the two of us.
I hear some I hear some winds. It's blowing like a hurricane. Stone houses are fucking amazing. They really are.
Yes, they are.
They're absolutely fucking amazing.
Okay, so round 2 with the mystical box that holds the beacon. It's nice to know that, you know, my backpack can't hold a beacon, because that makes sense.
Your backpack takes the place of the beacon.
You're telling me I can't put the backpack or the beacon on the backpack, in the backpack, underneath the backpack? Like, there's a lot of real estate on a backpack, especially if you have rope.
Nope, you cannot do any of that. You are not allowed.
I'm really glad we made the steel water bottle and stuff, because it looks like we're going to be using a lot of it.
It does appear so, yes.
So, is any advice when it comes to the whole thermos stuff? Because I was looking at that, and I'm not 100% sure if it really matters. Like, I know it gives some minor buffs, but is it worth it making a thermos? Like, is it a one hit and it's done, or is it kind of like the water bottle where as long as it's filled with, you know, hot cocoa or tea or whatever, you're just going to constantly be getting that bonus?
Okay, building ramps is hard. Okay, so hot drink. Okay, gotcha. All right. Let's
Roger that. Yeah, no, that like I was or said earlier, that was part of the reason why I was like, okay, that can make it a really cool is if you have a thermos that's filled with, you know, hot cocoa, tea, whatever, and then you're just constantly sipping on it, in which case it's like, hey, look, yeah, I get that, what is it, heat resistance and increased stamina for however long that stays filled.
yeah.
But one shot, yeah, I could see it being something that not really worth the time.
It is one nice thing that is really kind of cool about streaming is frequently folks in chat know more than you do.
Yes, as we learned in Terraria.
well, this could be interesting.
You doing a modern art equivalent of a ramp?
No, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, look, a tree did fall on our house
Son of a bitch tree.
and took no damage. So, yeah, stone's the way to go. Just costly as hell, especially if you include all the leather you're going to be burning through. But, as I was wondering earlier, it seems like when you use the skinning bench, you get more furs and leathers, but you get less bone, so you have to kind of develop a balance. Possibly wrong. First time observation on this particular front, but
Oh, rope.
what'd you do? Didn't give proper support, I see.
I did not give proper support, apparently. I mean, guess if I could just run up the hill, I'm okay with that.
You do realize the guy with the beacon actually has to follow behind you, right?
Well, no, yeah, no, I get that. There's also, yeah, no, I have those considerations in mind. I do. I promise.
Mhm.
It just may or may not have happened that my bridge was falling apart behind me, and I just kind of kept running and made it most of the way up the hill. But I think I think I got a strategy for this.
I'm starting to feel nervous.
Hey! Don't give me that shit. It's standing.
At least for the next 3 to 5 minutes.
I'm sorry. Who made it up here with that issue?
Me. Now we just need to work on the down aspect.
Down is another problem entirely. I wonder if I can work my way down and then build another ramp up. That would probably be the...
I mean, you're in the more gentler slope area from the look of it, so... Actually come to where I'm at.
Welcome to the Riverlands.
I'm on my way down.
It's what happens when
Okay.
you wipe out a chunk of a world and replace it with your own genetically adjusted flora and
No.
an ecologist's nightmare and wet dream all rolled into one.
So wait a minute.
Oh.
No one knows exactly how exotics are affecting this place, or how any of it's going to develop long term.
Ow.
Question is,
Ow. Ow.
Icarus
Ow.
gone,
Ow.
or just rest?
I feel yours just shooting out church.
Ow. I need rope. I need fucking rope. I need leather for rope. I don't have any leather. Can you throw down some leather?
Gotta go back to the house. And you did this solo. My hats off to you, good sir FS Brain.
I need
When
the
you make
splint.
new characters, are all the nodes you've already tapped unlocked, or is that literally completely separate? You have to redo all the missions?
No, the missions stay done. I do know that much. Because when I started my wrong button. When I started my my throwaway character,
Yeah.
all the missions that we had completed were done.
Now the question is where do I throw? Well, correction, drop since throwing is not an option. Here might work. That might have been a waste of a bullet.
Might have been, but I'm trying to get some leather and.
I'm dropping a bunch of leather. Maybe it gets down.
Hey, leather! I see it. Wait, yeah! It made it.
Thank God materials don't worry about fall damage.
Leather, 100 leather.
I'm saved. I can splint myself.
I can make a splint. Alright. I need to make 6 rope.
In what way, FBS?
Yeah,
Like
no.
just because it's a great area to get XP to, you know, bump up to 40 real quick, or because right now, like, part of the reason why we're going the route we're going, because we haven't done the dry run mission yet. We bypassed that because Onyx found that the mission just above where we're at, I forget what it's called now, but it'll unlock
Yeah.
exotic radar or something like that.
Yeah,
In which case,
exotic drilling. Yeah, it's supposed to get you. Yeah.
we're assuming it'll allow us to see, like, on the mini map or something, where exotics will be. In which case, going there or doing that mission will make it easier to gather exotics. Because right now we're thinking about going a little extreme, and when it comes to the workshop,
Payday. Yeah, that's what we're working
yeah.
towards. Payday extraction.
So,
That is.
because one of the things we're thinking about doing is going extreme and going straight to the right, so you can have the two. I think they're suits that'll give you, you know, 10% heat resistance and 10% cold resistance, and then going up to get that armor. So when we first land, we're just, you know, in a sense, mech warriors, as far as I can tell. You know, just some of the best armor you can have, maybe minus our composite armor. I don't know if it's going to be better or worse than that.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 credits and 100 exotics to unlock.
But after that, but after that you get the suits, though, everything else is just purely credits.
Yeah.
Does workshop research carry over too? Okay, good. Thank you for supporting that idea. I mean, it seemed like a great idea, but at the same time, sometimes great ideas, or what seems like great ideas, aren't always great ideas. You want me to chop wood over here so I could just throw it down to you?
It might work.
Well, let's see if this works. There's 100 wood. There's 100 wood. There's 30 wood. You know, it kind of feels like it's a pachinko machine. I wonder if it's all going to go down the same path or not, or if it's going to have more physics aspect to it. Yeah, no, I've been torn on doing, because, okay, I know it's going to be a stupid question, but the canteen that you drop with, is it refillable? So if you go down with the canteen and the oxygen from the workshop, are they refillable, or are they kind of like the MXC 3D printed? You get one use out of them, then all of a sudden they're just gone. Oh, it starts empty. Oh. Good to know. Very good to know. Yeah, I know I've been holding off on that. Same with, I mean, I have to admit, I'm actually a little torn when it comes to those, what is it, mega foods or whatever. I mean, what if the first 30 minutes or whatever being full and a bunch of bonuses, which looks really cool, but just don't think it's worth the cost, especially when we're aiming for things like the armor. Haven't really tapped into the mods yet either. The only one we're running around with is the cheap one, the mass dampener. So we, 5% mobility. Okay, that's good to know because, yeah, my thought process was you were going to come down with, say, full canteen and full oxygen bottle. And then once it's empty, it's like, okay, the first couple hours of playing the map were easy, but now you got to go and make the leather bladder or you have to go make the, and stuff like that. I don't suppose you found the wood I threw down?
I did not find the wood you threw down. I'm gonna go looking for it.
I dropped 230. Worst case scenario, I can just start killing things around here and...
Well, it's just there's a lot of...
Well, I figured it'd be near the same area the leather was. Doesn't matter, it's low
Well, I
priority.
watched the leather come down and I chased it. So the thing with the leather was it was
It was a...
yeah. I chased it down.
But yeah, no, me and Psionics, we did a weird, well, I think it's perfectly logical in a lot of ways. Division of labor when it came to tech blueprints. I, in a sense, took the bottom half research, where he took most of the top. Obviously, when it comes to some of this, like medicine and whatnot, I tapped into that too. But
Yeah.
around tier 2, I'm almost 100% bottom with a few things on top, where he's pretty much 100% on top.
I mean, this may not be the most effective way to do this. In fact, it's probably not the most effective way to do this.
Okay, look up real quick.
Up. I see you. Hi.
Okay, here's 100 wood.
It stopped before it made it through the pachinko machine.
Okay. Well, and once you hit the halfway point, then you're gonna have 600 wood or so. Who knows? Maybe if I fill it up enough, it'll just start pushing out the other part.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, no, because now I'm just trying to think I mean, there has to be plenty of people who are doing this shit solo, but it's like, how exactly would you? Because I think I would have built a ramp either on the right side, obviously, or...
Hey, get back here, Wood.
I think right about here. No, other side has more of a slope to it that you could play with. Here, I think I'd have to do back and forth.
It's one of those. It's one of those funny things. Like, honestly, there's probably a better way to build this ramp up. I'm just trying to do something quick and dirty.
And it's kind of how this stuff works anyways, where, hey, is there probably a best way? Obviously, but it comes down to what's your personal play style, what's your personal problem solving style and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is true.
No, so another game we're playing, because right now we're cycling between Icarus, Terraria for a little while longer at least, and Monster Hunter Rise. Is it Rising or Rise?
It's Rise.
And if you haven't played Monster Hunter, you start off with 14 weapons that you can choose from. So it's like, hey, what's the best playstyle? I don't know. How the hell do you play? You know, depending. I think next time, or if we make, or next time we make new characters for Monster Hunter, I think I might go for some quick and dirty, like the what is it, the dual daggers
Ruh-roh.
or what have you. But
Okay, I've encountered a limit.
what? How high you can build up?
Yeah.
Even with supports, eh? Have you tried building just into the mountain?
I am working on that. If I can. Yeah, anchor. I'm trying to.
Yeah, see, that's where. Yeah, this could be a little fun.
There we go. All right, here we go.
Tier 1.
That seems to help. Okay, I think that's got it. Okay, yeah. That's got it. It's gonna have to anchor into the rock going forward. Honestly, that's probably gonna be more efficient at this point. Okay. And by virtue of being literally in the rock.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking would be the answer is actually, okay, Buffalo spazzing is
Thanks
using
for
the rock as
watching,
support.
FS Brain. You're awesome.
Yeah, and thanks for the help, man. Or
Yeah,
the
no,
feedback, I should say.
yeah, no, we appreciate the hell out of the advice. Um, we, we actually, we're actually pretty terrible at games. But thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again, man. I really do. Have a good night. All right, so this is gonna. Well, thanks, dude. Yeah. Talk to you again.
Yeah. Okay, got plenty of fiber, just need more wood.
Balls.
Ah, that's why I forgot to ask him.
Might still be here.
Well, I was just thinking because part of the reason why I was bringing up the whole division of research labor is the fact that, like, one of the things that I did, and I'm not exactly sure how your tree looks, is I have like almost nothing put into, say, steel, but I've jumped straight to where any platinum we have is automatically going to be able to be used because right now we're running around with an iron knife, a steel, or an iron knife, a platinum axe, and a steel pickaxe. I was just trying to like, I guess I don't have exactly a direct question for feedback on that one, but it's like, does that sound Friday or does that sound, hey, you know, actually doing something like that makes sense because
All right,
right now steel.
we have a path. You have a path down. What time is it? It's
11:30.
No, not like real
Or
world time. I'm like in-game time.
it's
I'm trying to.
18:45, so it's 6:45.
I'm
Thank God
trying
for
to decide
military
if we should
time.
just go back to the stone house and sleep.
Did you see my wood along the way, or is it lost?
I think I think your wood is gone. You have no wood. There.
Yes, you're right. I'm just not that excited right now. You might want to build a second side area. I damn near pissed myself. I highly disagree with your highway to hell right there. Not a fan. 0 out of 0 stars.
It's the funniest damn thing all night.
Okay, so we gotta go to F4. Yeah, it's probably better if we go to bed.
All right, let's go back to the base and go to bed.
Hopefully not embrace gravity in free fall mode. I did not sign up to use the B student stairwell. That's all I'm gonna say on that one.
You know what? Some students are more valuable than other students, and you are on the off campus. I'm not gonna lie to you there.
Okay, so fiber, wood. Need more wood in.
All right, I'm gonna take a leak and make a refill. I'm already in bed. Be right back.
Mm. 50 sulfur. Guess that should be fine. That stamina regen a smidge. Change of plans. Sorry for my bad connection, all. Yeah, took fall damage again. And as one guy put it, time for the repair simulator. Of course, to be fair, I guess this is actually Stonehouse. The only thing I'm doing is saving my ass from getting hit from the elements.
All right, time to get out of bed and sleep in
We
the
got a
day away.
we got a severe windstorm going on.
Severe, eh? I'm assuming the house is just fucking fine.
It should be. Haven't hit the red zones yet, but you know.
God, stone houses are fucking amazing.
They're just too damn heavy.
They're so stony.
Wow, we can actually get increased storm warning. Wonder what the hell requires that.
I don't know. With the limited talents, increased storm warning seems like a fucking waste, though.
Well, and that's where I think that maybe it's that whole, what was it, tier 4 radars come into play, but that wouldn't be. This looks like it's supposed to be based off the individual, not based off of satellites activated. So I guess we shoot up satellites eventually? I don't know.
Uh,
Hedgehog, explosives, buildings, food spoil rate. Yeah, no, if they decide to give a way to reset your talent points, they totally should give everyone who has a character there now should get a free one. It's just like, okay, we were a bit of douche nozzles and we didn't let you all know that, hey, you only get 40 some odd points and they're very important, so don't waste them on lessening
stupid
food
shit like,
spoilages or increase crop growth speed, which was only useful for one map. And I
one
didn't have that
goddamn mission. Yeah.
Same with polar bear. I'd probably take back the polar bear, keep the ghillie.
Well, yeah, polar bear armor was literally legit for one fucking mission. One goddamn mission.
Well, thus far, I mean, we still have a bit of the trees or nodes to go play with.
I don't know. Maybe what they want you to do is they want you to do multiple characters, and they want you to specialize multiple characters.
But I'm just trying to figure out, like, why? Because the multiple characters cannot interact with each other. So they want you to try out multiple styles?
I don't know. The whole thing fucking makes me mad. Like seriously, the whole point you play a survival crafting game is to become God.
Oh, eventually, but
eventually you become God. You can build anything, you can make anything. Like, the whole point is you build up yourself to where your character is God, and you taking that away, that defeats the purpose of survival crafting, where it's like, well, there's only so powerful you can get, and because you are limited, like starkly limited by the amount of talent points you can get, your godhood, your first character cannot become God. Your first character, by definition, cannot become God, because your first character is going to be dumb. Your first character is going to be Friday, because you are going to be all like, well, maybe I should invest into, underwater basket weaving. Maybe that'll be useful to me. I don't know. Like, they give you so little information about what's useful, and they give you so many talents. I mean, good God, the number of talents they have is fucking absurd. And I have 6 talents left. 6. I have nothing in combat. I have nothing in solo. I have a bunch into construction, and I have a bunch into survival.
Well, to be fair, having nothing in solo kind of makes sense with what we're doing with these
characters.
characters.
What we're doing, solo doesn't matter, but,
that's actually another question for FS Brain then, because if he was playing solo, like, how much did he focus on the solo tree in and of itself? Because it looks like it's supposed to be giving you some of the widest, hey, here's the bonuses, like right here, the health maverick, get plus 100 health for 2 points into that.
The solo tree would have to be fucking broken in order to make it worth putting anything into it. Yeah, well, okay, well, let's look at 20, 50 stamina, 20... Okay, yeah, no, the solo tree is actually pretty broken.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking through it. Like, the only thing that seems stupid to me right now, and, maybe this is actually even more telling, is blueprint boost. There's 2 of them, so you can get an additional 6 blueprints going through this, and I guess since it's only 1 chevron, you can get it fairly early.
Yeah.
But on that front, when it looks like blueprint points are not going to be the choke point, I would ignore that completely.
We still get blueprint points. It's like the free level. It's like the free level up in Fallout 3. what's the fucking point?
Waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the other one, the get additional XP when it's like, but level cap's 30. You're gonna hit 30 eventually unless you're literally going for a check the stairs. There was one that was mostly broken, so I just repaired.
Oh, sorry.
And the
You're
landing.
right. I need to.
I didn't even notice it until the end, so all as well.
Yeah, we need to repair this shit because if this is gone when we come back, we're gonna have a bad fucking time. It's like pizzaing when you mean to French fry. Like,
Yeah. You know, now I'm a little curious. Like, how would I do this? Like, start off and say, "Hey, you get 100 points over the course of the game," because that's the other thing. Like, why wouldn't they also restrict you in blueprints? Because it seems like either they're trying to emphasize that you need to play cooperatively, in which case, you know, hey, you need to be very choosy about how you distribute your tech points.
yeah.
Or like, is it? Yeah, no. 40 was a horrible number to choose. Like, I'm not even sure why you would choose that. Like, 40 is enough to what, max out 2 trees maybe? Which
Maybe.
I'm honestly doubting, but I mean, I guess it's possible. Clear. Beam in clear.
Yeah.
Oh, and blackberries. Do I have wood on me? I do. Okay.
I'm about to say I got some
Pear
wood.
hammer.
So the beams did fine. It's the stairs.
Yeah, no, I think
that
that's one of those things I
struggle.
would do in this situation is say, hey, you know what? By and large, you're going to get enough talent points to, let's say, master 3 trees, 4 trees, however, you know, and then
Yeah.
let that be known from the get-go. Deer, bear. Bad bear.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even afraid to use the goddamn gun at this point, just because.
I'm mildly afraid just because we have so few, but it goes back to that whole, you know, you have elixirs, but you never touch them. Comes to bears, hell yeah, I'm just pulling out the gun.
Bear
When it comes
gun.
to,
Bear
yeah.
equals gun. If you get overrun, gun. You know.
So looks like we still need to head southerly. I'm putting a waypoint where I think we need to go. It's always possible the game's gonna be a dick
Okay.
and make us go up to H2 though.
I think it's I see a beacon and I put my red thing on it.
Yeah, but look at the map for H3. Either we're going to be forced to go up to H2 and go around to G2, F2, F3, F4, or we're going to be able to go through H3 to maybe G3 or H4 and
We
go
already
that way.
went over a goddamn mountain. I think we can just direct run this one.
I don't know. Not that confident on that particular front.
I'm not especially confident on it either, but I'm gonna give it a shot because the game already made us go over a fucking mountain. Sorry, mountain.
No. So
Fuck you,
unless you want to
game.
build another step ladder. Actually, let's go a little more further to the right. Maybe this is...
All right, that was just a.
And there's sulfur and oxide. I've already passed a shit ton of lilies, but
Yeah.
right now I'm more in the let's
No,
try
at
to
this point, let's
look
just
to the end.
run. We need to go. I don't have mobile shelter. I can put up a wood shelter pretty quick if we need to, but at
You
this
know,
point
actually,
we're
one
just
thing
kind
you
of running.
forgot to acknowledge.
Huh?
Remember, most of the times when we have to put down a beacon, that means large animals are going to come to, you know, eat us.
We have large guns.
We do, but it's more. I'm more scared about numbers than individuals. Like that first time we put down a beacon, and what was it? Like 2 or 3 bears came after us.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the game just telling us to get fucked.
Yeah,
That's
no,
exactly what
you're
that
dead.
was. That
Especially
was
since we had regular crude bows with regular stone arrows. Even knowing how to fight bears, that probably would have taken about 100 arrows.
probably, yeah. All right, so steel oxygen tanks and steel water bladders are 100% fucking worth it.
Hell yeah, they are.
Like maybe you make 2 a piece, so you have, well, not even water. Like maybe you make
No,
4 oxygen bladders, so you can go back and replace it. But you don't need 2 water canteens. That shit.
don't get me wrong, we'd have to beeline a little bit, but at this point, I would do 1 oxygen bladder, 1 steel, and then just stick with that, because, okay, fine, you're going to have a little well, supposedly, and eventually, you're going to have to plug in your steel oxygen bladder, but
Yeah.
you plug it in, you wait a day or so, and then all of a sudden it's full, and you're going to be good for days.
Yeah, no, we've been out on this expedition for several days now, and we are at
Okay. I'm going to the left.
literally 1/4 both. 1/4 oxygen, 1/4
Water.
um, water usage. Like you can go out on a goddamn fucking mission with steel oxygen and steel water, and you're good for fucking a long goddamn time.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna shoot this pig because why the fuck not?
Okay, think we need to build a bridge, or it's just in the middle of this thing?
In the middle.
This is the spot, and the beacon's nearby. But it'll need a platform.
It'll need a platform. I'm not seeing an outline, but I'm assuming it wants it pretty much in the middle.
Yep. It wants it up there.
No! Oh.
I'm gonna say,
I try to jump right here just to go forward. I'm still not seeing an outline.
Beacon activated.
Huh?
Signal looks solid.
Mission complete. GTFO.
hang on.
Yeah, okay. Not thank you, good sir.
Alright. That's just kind of going now, apparently.
No, and I would totally go for the thing that shows animal awareness and health bar. That's totally worth it, especially if you're going to be playing around at night.
Yeah. Well, the animal silhouette's really useful, especially for the hunting missions.
Yeah.
Because that was the reason why I was able to keep track
You
of
know,
all the wolves.
maybe that's part of the purpose, but I'm still not understanding the greater picture. Is like when it comes to, say, the hunting missions, it's just straight up, guess what? This guy or this character I created is straight up combat. Give me a bow, give me a knife, give me whatever. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna be wrecking. This is a mission where you have to, build up or what have you. Okay, then this is where you have your building character.
You bear.
You need me come back?
No. Just a stupid bear thinking he can fight me.
Go down, Yogi, go down.
Ooh, pumpkin. Eating some pumpkin.
Actually, if you don't mind, now I think about grab some pumpkin and bringing it back. Should give a nice
Why?
plus 75 to stamina if we cook it at the fire pit before we run off. It only takes like 10 seconds to cook.
Alright, fine. I'll grab the pumpkin.
Sorry, I should have thought of it earlier. I should have done it. It was just
Well,
more of a
I mean, I gotta go.
GTFO.
I gotta do my billy goat thing here, so give me a.
Oh, don't Billy Goat. It's not worth the risk.
I have to billy goat.
Oh, because you didn't... Okay, I see your issue.
I went the wrong way. I had to billy goat.
Sulfur, sulfur. Look at all the beautiful sulfur. Lilies.
Fuck you, pig.
I think that's going to be the thing that water bladders are going to be regulated to eventually. It's just, hey, you're there so I can make dough so I can make flatbread. No other purpose.
It's not unreasonable. Because you do need water bladders to make flatbread. You absolutely do.
But yeah, if workshops are shared, then I don't. Yeah, no, that would make new characters be easy, especially with the path we're going, where we could just come in with cold resistance plus 10% or cold or heat resistance plus 10, plus what could be equivalent to end game armor. In which case, then it would really come down to how would you specialize your character. Won't have a single god character. It would be, okay, this character is meant for building, this character is meant for hunting or killing or combat or what have you.
Yeah. Well, and
Even then, though, I'm just trying to think through all the different character types. Like, I still can't imagine doing a good chunk of the survivalist is the one that I think allows you to like see animals and get better hunting. I couldn't imagine doing resource. That seems like a waste. Honestly, I'd probably skip exploration too. Hunting seems the only legitimately useful thing I've put into. And then combat, both the rifle production or rifle ammo costs less, and bows. I would probably recall every other talent point with that low of a cutoff rate.
Yeah.
I mean, extra 50 hit points? Yeah, no, that's great. I'd rather have to train myself to be more squirrely then, though, so I could use those 3 skill points elsewhere.
Yeah, no, that level 40 cutoff is dumb. Because for new characters, are you still on mic?
Yeah, I'm still on mic. You can keep talking.
Yeah, for new characters, you need time to figure out what's good, what's not good, and yeah, you need the freedom to be able to make mistakes. And the whole idea that, well, no, all your decisions that you made are now solidified until the end of time with this character, and you cannot, I mean, and respecking shouldn't cost exotics. Respecking should be fucking free, honestly.
I disagree with that front. Like, right now, because they didn't define, then yeah, no, the first respec or 2 should be free. But once you hit a certain point, you know what you're doing. You know, if you want to respec, then that's going to come at a cost. You should have thought through things better. And then I can agree with the whole fact that it's like, yeah, you know what?
There are so many builds, though.
There are.
That's the thing that makes me not want to embrace the whole, you pay exotics to respec, is like,
well, it's one of
the number of talents is so large.
Well, like, and that's what I'm saying. For us, we are part of still the alpha beta aspect of this game because they're still correcting, improving, altering.
Yeah, this game is still in this game is still in beta. I don't care what the fuck they say.
So
if
now,
this game doesn't keep getting updates, then it's a shit game.
So with that being a given, then yeah, for the first couple of times you should get a free talent reset. Makes sense to me completely, especially where we're at. Then after a certain point, you've already played the game, you have the investments, you have a idea of your playstyle and stuff like that, what are required. And then at that point, that's when I could say, okay, you've already made your mistakes. If then having the cost of exotics actually kind of makes sense to me, where it's like, well, how big of a mistake was it? Was it a big enough mistake that it actually requires the use of exotics to correct? Or was it a mild mistake, in which case either you got to collect more exotics so the pinch doesn't hurt that much, or you're just like, you know what? No, I made a few mistakes, but they're not that bad. I'm gonna run with it. But personally, as far as I'm concerned, most of this is moot because I would not limit your talent points to 40 or 45, whatever, because there were a few times you got like +2 talent points or +3 talent points instead of just 1. So I don't know how many talent points we have in total, but I would not limit it to 40 to 50. I would probably put it at about 80 to 90.
I wouldn't limit talent points at all. I would just use the Diablo 3 exponential leveling system. There is no max paragon. You just have to work exponentially harder for every single level. the exponential level cap solves the talent problem. You
And I
can
think
master
though,
all the talents, but there's so many goddamn talents that
and I agree with you. But the thing is it seems like they want to make it impossible to have a god
every
character.
talent, and
In
and
which
that
case, then, yeah, no, do the exponential, but then put the cap at, like I said, I would probably say closer to about 100. Because the question is like, at what point do you have all the blueprints? Because that's the other thing. Like, I would connect the two.
yeah.
Once you have max talent points is around the time you would have max blueprint points. And if you're at max on both of those, then that's where it's like, you know what, you'll enjoy the game, keep playing, whatnot. You're gonna do your own exploration, experimentation. I think back to like Valheim in that front, and that's where, or more where I would aim for, because that's was one of our first big questions is, are we gonna have enough tech points to get everything? And we still don't know that. But I'm sitting on 36 tech points right now, probably fairly close to being able to research damn near everything. The only things I haven't really touched into are the construction aspects,
Well,
and I've done a little tapping. But
it seems to me at this point in time that the blueprint points are largely unlimited, but the
yeah,
talent points are limited.
and with the
So
talent points
if
being
you want to
limited,
be able to build everything, then you need to unlock everything that the talent points require. Like your ghillie suit requires talent points. And
well, it
that's
requires both talent and tech. But yeah,
yeah, it requires both. But the thing is, at this point, we're assuming blueprints are limitless, but talents are obviously hard limited. So if you want to use the ghillie suit, then you need to, you know,
well, and that's the other thing is there's some absolutely bullshit talents that you have to get. Like one of them's like strong back, where you only lose it. Either you gain or you only lose a certain amount of speed while running around with an animal on your back, and kind of nice, but
it's
mostly
ultimately
irrelevant.
fucking pointless.
Yeah,
And
but I
and there
have to
are
get
the
that so I
yeah.
can get the, hey, this is what the animal alert level is and their health bar is.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. That's the thing that's fucking Friday about this game is the there are certain tech levels that you have to spend, which
Well,
I
correction,
would
talent
argue
level,
are
but yeah.
not fair. Where
Yeah,
the
and I'm not even arguing about fair. It's just, and that's that's part of the reason why I figured that there was going to be a more, say, limitless number going into some of these things.
I'm pretty sure
Keep
that's your
going.
drop ship.
Yeah, that's mine. I just decided to kill a few things because you're going to take a second.
Yeah, my drop ship is a bit further in.
Of course, now I'm a little sad. I want to, kill an elephant. Still haven't done that. But
Is there an elephant nearby?
not that I know of.
I mean, I got a ways to go to my drop ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for an elephant. Don't get me wrong. Right now, I'm just sort of killing time while you. Badoonch. And of course, there's a weather. Oh, it's only light.
Yeah, light sand is fine. That's not gonna hurt anything.
Oh, speaking of which, just to point out, so we spent how far away, and we literally spent a little over a quarter of our oxygen and pretty much a quarter of our water. Oh yeah, this shit is totally worth the investment.
Steel is absolutely fucking worth it.
So yeah, I'm doubling down on the idea that steel pickaxe, steel pickaxe, then steel for the guns, and then steel for that stuff. Of course, if we follow FS Brain, then um, eventually we're gonna be getting and maybe we'll want to do a little more earlier than later, is spend the credits to get uh the oxygen and
Well, and it
the
might be just as
water.
good as the steel version. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, is if we come down with that stuff, that's just gonna literally alter a good chunk. That's gonna save it. It's gonna save us leather and bone, which is also good.
I'm at evac.
Oh, all right. Yeah, no,
There
I
was
actually
your broken ass spear. I can go grab if you want. I don't know if that matters.
no, I grabbed it and put it in my thing. It doesn't matter. But yeah, no, that was one of those things that I was kind of thinking when I first hit level 41 and I didn't get a talent point. Was I was thinking, okay, maybe they're extending it. Like, okay, up to level 40, you get at least one, and after level 40, you get one every 2 levels or something like that, or every 3 levels. Like that's
Yeah.
how I figured they were going to be working
And that
this.
wouldn't be bad, honestly. Like if you kept getting talent points, but it was just like
Delayed.
delayed.
In my escape pod, return to station. Yes.
All right, here we go. Return to station. Yes. Yes, we are done here. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Woo!
Yeah, seriously, the amount of Khalids. Of course,
That
that's
means
the
our
other thing
next
that's a little
mission is going to
stupid.
lead to a lot of, allegedly,
Yeah.
a lot of exotics. And,
God, only 175 credits for that.
yeah, that was a rough fucking mission. That really was.
So we're just finished this mission right here, Waterfall Expedition. We're going up to Payday Extraction. Not starting
Waterfall
it tonight.
Expedition. Delete.
And
175 credits. Claim
it's in the
rewards.
Arctic biome, so we might use the polar bear armor one more time.
So, payday extraction.
United got
Payday extraction. Locate exotics. Fully mine an exotics deposit. Return to orbit with exotics.
and right now they want exotics.
400 credits. And who knows how many exotics.
Equipment for this one.
That's,
So we need 200 exotics a piece.
a
100
piece.
to do the research, 100,
100 to build.
make
And then everything else is just credits to build
pure credits.
the super armor. The, in the workshop. Yep, you need... Whether you
And loadout,
go
we get 1,
Dog
2, 3,
Tien
4,
or
5, 6,
Bihu.
7, 8, 9, 10. So we get 10 slots minus the environment suit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the armor is going to be 5. Do these give 2 mods or 1? 1 mod.
So
They
it's
give a food slot, which
it's
is kind of
1,000
irrelevant.
credits, 200 exotics for either one,
Yep.
and then
It's
each
300 a piece for each piece of armor.
really for me it's only 250.
Well, it's 250 to research, 50 to
Oh, and
make.
then the crafting cost. Yeah, you're right. So it's 300 per
1, 2,
piece.
3, 4, 5. So we need 1,500 credits. We need another 1,000 credits minimum. So we need 2,500 credits, 200 exotics as the bare bone cost.
And then we have one that has +5 cold, one has +5 heat.
And
And
if
then
we
we
decide
have
to, it's going to be 250 for the canteen, which looks like, as far as I can tell, the steel canteen, and it's 275 for the O2 tank, which it's not giving me any information about, so I'm assuming it's going to
Yeah,
be
250
also.
for the canteen, 275 for the O2 tank. But you need to do the micro meal first.
Which is 25. You don't actually have to make it, so
Yeah.
250, 275,
That's
so
not bad. That's
25,
honestly not
550.
bad. It's
That's 550 to go all through that. So
I mean,
five,
we need
six,
we need a
7.
bunch more exotics. It might be worth getting that now.
And this is where we're at a bit of a funny point, though, is what does the payday extraction do? And until we figure that out, I would say hold off. Because if payday extraction makes it to where it's actually easier to get exotics, or we're going to get a shit ton of exotics,
Yeah, I mean,
then
getting
that's
400
important.
reward, 400 credits is nice, and well, yeah, you're right. We need to blah blah blah. We need to do some research on that one, but I feel like this is a decent spot to cut it, and
Yep.
because we beat the mission, we made it to the Riverlands, we got it done, and anyways, and fuck, we had
Thanks for
a
watching. Thanks for the raid. Hopefully, we were entertaining, or
no.
maybe you learned something through our genius or stupidity. Both work. But outside of that, good night, good day, wherever you are in the world, and
Have a good one. We will
Altazana.
be back tomorrow in 16 hours.
And we will be playing Monster Hunter Rising for anyone who's interested in that particular front.
But thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next one. Any more words?
Yep, I think I said all my words and sentences
Words
that
and
I wanted to.
sentences.
For everyone who gets that joke or reference, fucking kudo points to you.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, you're awesome. I want you to know that you are fucking awesome. Good night.
Mm-hmm.